there is a void of safety, void of love, void of freedom, void of respect, void of appreciation. Many voids are created. Why they want to smoke the cigarettes? They want to distract from the pain they are experiencing. War is painful to think that, oh, I'm carrying the mother wound. A few centuries back, it was completely different. Where electricity is very less, our gadgets are less, machinery is less, and more nature elements were there. So people used to have more connections actually. The deep, restful sleep people are not having these days.
There's no other option. They don't know how to deal with the children.
Correct.
So now we understood healing capacity plays a very important role in the future. How do we do it? Hello everyone. Welcome to Radiant Souls podcast. This is Divya Nadimpalli. We have a very special person with us today. He is Dr. Newton Kondaveti. He's a founder of Quantum Life University in Hyderabad. He's a doctor by profession and a greatest and world-renowned meditation teacher. He's also a pioneer in past life regression, inner child healing, and family constellation, and with many more healing modalities. Without any further ado, sir, I heartily welcome you. Thank you so much for your time. So for the sake of the audience, I have a few questions for you, sir.
Sure.
So despite of all the material success, we have so much of abundance in life, all the luxuries, but many of us feel so much of void inside and so much of suffering. Whatever we do, we suffer, sir. So what is a way out of this suffering?
Okay. So there is a void which is actually making us to have different kinds of things so that we don't feel the void.
We try to get more and more.
Some solutions.
Yeah.
We generally think the
good
solution.
Job, good car, a big house.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we want many relationships, or we want to buy this, that, and we think that's the solution.
Yes.
So but it's not the solution. People realize that even after buying so many things, even after purchasing lands, after having many properties, still they feel void.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
They're still dissatisfied about
so much of suffering, sir. They suffer every day.
Every day suffering.
They work so hard to gain all this material success.
Yeah.
And internally they suffer so much.
Yeah. So what is the solution? So one solution, very important solution, is to find out who they really are. Means the quest to know one's own self is there from the childhood in everyone. Because we say that I want to know my identity. Who am I? What role I should play in this world? So these are the basic questions. People are looking for, the way.
Yes.
Generally, we do not know the way. We think that whatever we are doing, good job and good career and good success, that creates identity. That's only temporary identity. Yes. That identity will not actually make us experience real satisfaction, real happiness, real joy of life. We still have suffering.
Yes.
Till we realize who we are, we go through this suffering. First of all, why these voids are created in us is, when we are growing up as a child, we need to have a strong kind of a foundation. Just like any plant which is planted, when a baby sapling is growing, it needs certain needs to be fulfilled.
Yes.
It needs water, sunshine and air and
nice soil
and support system.
Yes.
Some support system is needed. The same way, a child coming into this world cannot they take care of themselves all of a sudden.
But we feel we are taking care of the child, sir. We're giving good food, good dress, or the clothes and all the luxuries.
Yes.
We're giving them the toys that they didn't even ask for. No, we're giving all the luxuries. We think we are doing the best out of what we know. But what is the actual best, we don't know, sir.
Mostly people think that they're giving their best. Of course, every parent gives their best in that way. And but there are emotional needs also for a child. The child needs particularly unconditional love,
Love,
love that is not having any conditions. And when a punishment reward system is through that love is given to a child, the child thinks, so it's a more conditional love. I want more and more love from my mom or dad, because otherwise this is not going to fulfill them. They don't feel, bro, my mom hits me when I don't get good marks.
Yes, so I need to prove myself.
Prove myself, and
I need to earn their love.
there are voids that's created based on this void of safety, where a child is constantly disapproved, when they are beaten, scolded, and they're not feeling safe in their own home because their parents are fighting with each other. There is a void of safety, void of love, void of freedom, void of respect, void of appreciation. Many voids are created. So the child is dealing with that void. They try to compensate this void with outside stuff, shopping to eating food, and having so distracting themselves through multiple relationships. They become like gossipy people. They go on speaking all the time, speaking. They can't be in silence even for some time. So all these things are the things how we fill that void, but it's not the real solution. The solution is we need to know who we really are. First, what happens is when we are meditating, when we still our mind, make the mind empty and silent, when we observe the breath, what happens is these voids are going to be faced by us. We recognize the origin of these voids. Oh, I didn't receive this need, essential need was not fulfilled for me. So what happens is the self that is more illuminated now, or the aware self, going to give all that, whatever the needs that are not fulfilled, it will be delivered to that younger child version of us. It is automatically in meditation, it is transferred.
So only just being with the breath, some of the needs will be fulfilled. Sir?
Fulfilled. So there's awareness about that younger version. We realize that, oh, this is where my emptiness, this void is coming from. This realization comes, and the solution also then and there.
They will. I mean, they go on the quest for finding the solution.
Correct.
Once they get to know what that have that.
But some in meditation, they don't go into such levels of awareness. That's why it won't happen mostly. That's why they need additional, inner work, like inner child work, or different modalities. They take, unless they take the help, they keep on suffering the same thing.
Yeah. So we know many people, sir. They've been meditating for a very long time.
Yeah.
They have find some benefits out of it, and few things they're still stuck in life. They're still figuring out. So I think the inner child, whatever you're saying, going inside of the awareness is what help release.
So deconditioning, because the layers of conditioning that we carry, the moment we are born, the child, based on upbringing, how they raised, what kind of situations they face. Sometimes there's so many conditioning layers are developed, and very thick layers. So one of the processes that happen in meditation is dropping the conditioning layers.
The thickness
Deconditioning.
of the deconditioning.
Yeah, one by layer, junk. This is what Patanjali Maharshi said, Chitta Vritti Nirodha. All the chitta vrittis that we have, the subconscious carries so many vrittis. Means one thought gives rise to thousands of thoughts.
Yes.
It won't stop, non-stop. It generates thoughts. So all the vrittis also from a very deep roots are eliminated. That's the very purpose.
Yes. So trying to know who we are, would we take it us out of the suffering from what we are facing?
Perfect. Yeah, because only by knowing who we are, the suffering vanishes. Dukkarahitya sthiti, it is known as Dukkarahitya, means no suffering stage.
Yeah.
And that stage is Nirvana. We call that as Nirvana. So we all want to actually experience that Ananda that comes out as a result of all our sadhana, spiritual growth, meditation practice. So the final end point, the fruit of all that is Nirvana.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're also not just disconnect with our own selves here, we're also not able to connect to our children. So there's a generation gap and also ideology gap. So how do we connect with them?
Yeah.
How do we make them understand this connection, the importance of being with the parent, with being connected to the parents?
Yes, there is a definitely every generation now we see that generation gap being developed
Yeah.
compared to few generations back, few centuries back. It was completely different.
Yes, sir.
Where electricity is very less, or gadgets are less,
Less, yeah.
machinery is less, and more nature elements were there. So people used to have more connections actually.
Yes, sir.
Slowly, we have gone through a phase, industrial revolution, and then later on, much more sophisticated technologies that came. It's very good. We need to appreciate all the technologies, and more is the technology, more we could see that there is a generation gap. That's
Yeah,
because
so much of gaps.
yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter parents are trying,
yeah.
but still there's so much of gap between the children and the
Yes,
parents.
because more is the technology. With technology, we are controlling the weather conditions.
Yes.
And day and night, we don't know the difference between day and
Day and
night
night.
because we have the lights. We can be
Throughout the
switched on
day.
throughout the
The day,
night. We
yes.
are switching on the lights. So, but night circadian rhythm, we need to go into deep, profound sleep. The deep, restful sleep people are not having these days. One of the reasons is that we are too active. Our minds are
Yes, too
active. Not only when you work at workplace, being active is different. But when you come back, still your mind is active. It's working so thinking.
Thinking.
How can we when we think too much? How can we sleep well?
Yeah. It's
So
even thinking during the sleep time too. It's
yeah,
even though
yeah.
we close the eyes as if you're sleeping, but the mind is not sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is so much huge gap between parents and children nowadays. We see
Yes.
that,
Yeah.
and we know that children are going in a very different direction. So they're spending more time with gadgets. It's like as if it's like they're addicted. Without phone, they are not able to survive. Also, it's like it's like survival.
Survival.
I need phone. Without phone, how can I exist? Even 1 hour, they feel so restless without phone.
Especially the food meal times here,
Yeah.
without phone, the mothers can't feed their babies. I mean, they're very engaged. So 5 months old, 6 months old, the
Yeah.
mothers are finding it so difficult to make them sit in one place to
Yes.
at least to eat a meal about 10-15 minutes. That's the biggest challenge here. We all
Biggest
face in
challenge.
US, especially
Yeah.
in US. There's no other option. They don't know
Yeah.
how to deal with the children.
Correct. It's all the we need to look at the roots. What's the roots of this?
Yeah.
So, for example, when industrial revolution started, all the men were asked to work in the factories.
Yes,
Men are going to the work, 9 to 5 jobs, and only by 7 only they used to return to homes. And children by the time they used to sleep, they used to miss their fathers.
Yes, sir.
So that generation, people have father wound, means no connection with
With
the
the
father,
fathers.
absent father
Fathers.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Children used to feel that how to deal with the external world because no father connection. They don't know how to really face the challenges in life, external world. They feel so scared about going into the world and facing the challenges. So now, later on, even mothers started working.
Yes.
Not only fathers, mothers also occupied. Being how can someone be housewife? They feel it's very less,
Yeah.
but they started working, and children are at home or they are sent to schools at a very early age.
Yes.
So what happens is, home is home, parents are parents, teachers are teachers.
Teachers, yeah.
So whatever parental love that need to flow, it is not coming. But how can teachers give parents love,
Yeah.
parents care? So they miss the parents in a very
So they also have mother wound too.
mother wound too, apart from the father
Father
wound.
wound.
So they don't know how to deal with the inner world, inner emotions. So how they can survive in this kind of world is they have to distract themselves through gadgets. Constantly they need to have stimulation.
Stimulations, yes.
Something need to, for example, one game they're playing, they get bored with this game. Now they need new computer game, new video game, new games. With the new games, they go on playing.
Yeah.
It's an addiction because it's like distraction. What it's painful to think that, oh, I'm carrying the mother wound or father wound. My mother's
It's not here with me.
yeah, I didn't feel my mother's love. I'm not making. I have no connection with my mother. It's too painful for a child.
Yes, sir.
The greatest pain is being separated from mother, being separated from the father for a child.
Yes, sir.
But to deal with that, they're more and more distracted. They're more and more gap, and parents are not able to understand why their children
They're
are
just
like
getting the
that. They
gap,
think
yeah.
that, okay, we are providing everything.
Yeah.
We are even bought the iPhone, iPad to the child. Why these kids are still not really listening to us?
Yeah,
They don't. More they rebel.
Yeah,
They
yes,
see whatever parents they say studying or knowledge, and they don't want to. They do whatever really like.
And parents are thinking, I'm working very hard for my child, for his or her future.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm doing my best, but they are not connecting with me. So even they don't know how to deal with it, sir. Even the parents are struggling too. I know my child needs me. I'm giving everything, and I'm only working hard, very
Yeah,
hard for
yeah.
the future of the child.
Mm.
So how do we deal with this, sir? How do we
So,
connect them back?
quality time need to be spent with the child.
Yeah.
So at least, for example, every day on a daily basis, both may work. Go to the workplace, but quality time. And even at least 1 hour, the quality time mother and father are spending, not occupied with other thoughts, but they are completely present with the child.
Yes.
The child will not miss all. When children are fully receiving this primary essential needs from the parents, which are fulfilled from the parents, the child will not look for it anywhere. They don't have any kind of these addictions. For example, they don't want to eat junk food.
Junk food, yeah.
Junk food is a distraction. Why we want junk food? Why we want to become a drug addict? Because they want to numb the pain. Why they want to drink alcohol? Why they want to smoke the cigarettes? They want to distract from the pain they are experiencing. So once we are able to understand, parents can provide the quality time to the children. And more parents also taking out time for themselves. More they
That's
nurture.
also missing, sir.
Missing.
So busy. They get up early in the morning.
Yeah,
they send the
yeah.
kids to school. They go to office. Come back, pick the kids up from the school and
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
home. They cook until the bedtime. Even parents are exhausted, sir, with everything
Yes.
that's going on with their family. They don't have their own time too.
Their
There's
own
no
time.
me time
So
at all. Yeah, I
it's
think
so
the me time is
important.
also very important.
Very important, me time. And in that time where they are in connection with their own self, when a parent is full of energy, full of their self healing, they experience a certain awakening of their consciousness. The benefits will be reaching naturally to the child.
Yeah.
So
The
more
inner
yeah.
energy or the inner consciousness expands to
the child. The child also receives those benefits. A parent who is wounded, parent who is burdened, who is stressed, pass it on to all the stress is almost like transmitted to children.
Yes.
That's why every parent, it's important to take out time for themselves. Spend time for meditation. Practice.
Yes, sir.
It's so important.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Wonderful answer, sir. And I have a question about manifestation, sir.
Yeah.
So now everybody wants a bright future. We have so many manifestation techniques available in the world now. So everybody is looking for manifestation to a brighter future. And how does our past help us to relate or create a brighter future? Nobody cares about the past. They say gatam gataha, past is done.
Yeah.
So I have now I'm doing the visualization or creation to manifest a bright future.
Yeah.
But still they're not able to manifest.
Yes.
Maybe only 10% or 15% they can manifest, but not the whole life they want to manifest.
Yeah.
So how is the past influencing our future, sir?
So, someone who has completely embraced their past, someone who has learned lessons from their past, the past is really dropped. Gatam really has become Gataha. Gatam Gataha has happened for those who has embraced their past, those who have completely learned lessons from the past. Mostly we don't learn.
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever is not learned, and we create a desire from that lack state coming from the past. For example, we created a lack condition in our life based on our past experiences. And we say, now I want this. We create a desire and an intention. So we go on nurturing that intention, that seed thought, and we give a lot of energy to it, and it won't keep manifesting. It's almost like it's about to manifest, but it won't.
Yeah,
We
many
see
people
that
feel that,
almost
sir.
many.
They do affirmations, they do
Yeah, yeah.
meditations, they do so
Yes.
many. They really work hard to manifest the
Correct.
desire. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
being a new home, new job, or
Yeah, yeah.
being a woman or being a mother. That has
Yeah.
been a challenge these days, sir. Having being a mother is become a very challenging process for
Yeah.
many of the young women.
But everyone has that potential to manifest according to their desires, what they want. But the past need to be completely embraced. Lessons need to be learned from the past. So first we need to ask the questions. If we observed already lack conditions in the past, what's the lesson that I can learn from the past so that I don't repeat the same past? I don't self-sabotage. I don't, even though I get a lot of money, I manifest a lot of money, I create a lot of affluence, prosperity, success in my job and career, many job opportunities, but I don't lose them. Why we are losing, why we are repeating a pattern is because we have not yet learned the lessons. The past is dropped and dissolving the moment we are learning the lessons. The past won't affect us in this moment. So, from that, embracing the past, we are able to be completely grounded in the present moment. The whole power is there in the present moment.
Yes, sir.
And whatever creations we do is from the present moment only. But mostly we are not doing it because subconscious mind is still
The
clinging
past.
to the past.
Past, yeah.
So now, whatever desire or intention that you create, it has such an immense power to manifest so quickly. Because nothing, no resistance comes from the past.
Past, yeah. Nothing
Your
pulling us
own,
back.
your past selves is not sabotaging it anymore. You have 100% of your entire consciousness participating in this manifestation process, and the whole universe cooperates with you. Those who are in complete alignment, the present self, the current self, who is completely grounded, will be totally aligned to the universal self. And when they are focusing on what they want to manifest, and it manifests because the universe also, the divine forces will join the hands to manifest it.
So, how do we heal this past, sir? So now we understood healing the past plays a very important role in the
Okay.
future. How do we do it?
So, for example, we experienced poverty in the past. An example we take. So, first we need to completely be okay with poverty. So, you can't create a desire and intention from poverty. Oh, now because I have experienced this poverty, I want to now create affluence. I want to create wealth from this poverty. Of course, this triggers us, it makes us go towards that. The desire is coming from that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, but we need to also completely embrace it. There is a lesson, there is an experience here that need to be completely embraced. There should not be any emotional charge attached to it. We have low feelings. Many people, when they go through touch to at the rock bottom of their life, when they have no finances, very deep stress, and low self-esteem, they feel powerless. With these feelings, how we can manifest the new reality of creating wealth or abundance in their life? It's not possible. It's going to be sabotage. That's why it's so important. First, if we have a lack condition, completely look at it, be okay with it. Whatever the experience of it, we look at it, the powerless feelings, helplessness, low self-worth, everything with awareness we embrace, that will be transformed. And we get the new energy, new feeling, new thoughts, new beliefs. Only with new beliefs, a new energy stance that we take, in the present moment. With that only we can manifest and create. So we are okay with the poverty, we are okay with prosperity. So now we have we move beyond the stage, these two, good and bad and positive and negative, go beyond. In that state, your complete free will of the soul is accessible. You create now within no time. Many meditators, when they are able to embrace that, what is lack in their life completely, without emotional charge, not feeling bad about it, but they transform that into an understanding and wisdom. The past is considered as a wise teacher, and we take the wisdom. In this present moment, completely that energy goes in manifestation process. People very quickly, rapidly manifest. So in the meditation, some of the meditators, they're able to do it. They completely past is dropped. Why? Because there's no emotional charge left and nothing sabotaging from the past, and they are completely positioned in the present. The
And from the presence,
stance,
they can go to
they
create the
can
future.
create the future.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Wonderful,
is
sir.
the key.
Yeah. So it's very hard to understand, sir, how past is hard to convince the mind that we have done something wrong and we have been into the poverty lifestyles or whatever the negative of the past is.
Yeah.
It's very hard for the mind to convince the mind. We always think, okay, I'm a good person, good soul.
Yeah.
It's hard to see
Sometimes,
the other side of the.
for example, sometimes it's not even the past lives because it's not visible to us, but it's a childhood situations we see
Yeah,
where parents struggling with money.
Mm.
Even that's a little bit financial stress that was existing. And also, we know that our ancestors suffered. We heard stories from our
Stories,
parents.
yes. Yeah.
Oh, my grandfather became bankrupt, completely lost everything.
Yes.
He built an empire, he got successful, and he lost
He lost
everything.
everything, yes.
So we carry that imprints within us because it's not that it's staying with the ancestors only. That conditioning, that ancestral, whatever the energetics also will be carried by us. So sometimes the patterns, it runs, it
Yeah,
repeats.
it repeats in the family. Yeah. So it's like a cleaning the vegetable bed, sir. Before we sow a new seed into it, so clear everything from the past. What happened in the last year? Clear everything off,
Clear
and
everything,
and
yeah.
put some new soil in, and then sow the seed with the new intention, with the new energy.
New energy.
Yes,
That's
sir.
very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk to you about quantum of university, sir. So
Yeah.
how did you get this thought? What has triggered you? What is your vision
Okay.
for this university?
So, when I met Brahmashri Pitama Patriji, I learned meditation, and Patri sir taught me how to observe the breathing. Instructed me to meditate many hours of meditation. When I was sincerely doing for after a year later, I started getting visions. One of the visions is Takshashila University, where I was a Buddhist acharya, where I was teaching in ancient Takshashila University.
University, yes.
I used to see myself in that dress code, Buddhist master, Buddhist dress, very simple, clean shaven head. And I used to stand on the stage, and many monks, I used to guide them into past lives. so all reincarnation, love karma was my favorite topic.
subject.
In that,
In love
I
literature
was,
as well. Oh wow,
yeah.
sir.
So I was teaching it. So that time, after 3, 4 years later, what happened is I felt this so connected, that past life and this current life. I knew that this spiritual university that was existing, it need to be again, we need to have it,
Re-establish it.
recreate
Recreate it.
it. So Nalanda and Taksha
Takshashila.
always used to, when I read about it, I used to get goosebumps because I resonated a lot with that university and about that how people used to study. I first-hand experience I had in the meditation where spontaneous visions. I was looking at the university, how everyone is sincere students coming from far away lands. From Greece, people used to come and study there. In India, India is like a big educational hub. They used to study spiritual sciences. Even there's a political science, but it is in a holistic political science. Holistic economics that was being taught in the ancient university. Even many kind of departments used to be there. And spirituality itself has many wings in it.
Yes, sir.
So I felt at that time that this need to be re-established. So that was my trigger,
Wonderful,
these
sir,
past life visions. Because whatever that we need to do in this life, we receive the information
The purpose.
in meditation,
Yeah,
the purpose.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I remember in year 2000 after my post-graduation is completed in Nizam's Institute, Medical Sciences in Hyderabad. So I felt now it's over. Medical studies are over. I'm done with my medical studies. Now I need to go in this direction.
So you never had a thought of practicing medical science?
No.
Not at all, sir.
Not at all. Of course, I carried the medical knowledge. I have the medical knowledge.
Yes, yeah.
I integrate the medical science. I learned anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, to all the sciences. It's very precious. But I don't need to practice it because there's a different kind of spiritual science that's available. So from that time onwards, completely aligned to this mission, this purpose of recreating Takshashila University. Initially, it was not so clear when to create, what to create, how long.
Yes, sir.
No. So it was progressing. Initially, it is called as Life Research Academy. We call that LRA, Life Research Academy.
Okay.
In a small way, we were doing sessions and some workshops and traveling and all that. But later on, we saw that it is expanding so much. We travel almost every part of India and many countries across the globe. By 2010, we completed nearly 120 countries.
Wow.
We traveled by 2010. 2012, we almost like to 125, 130 countries. And Patri sir, every time we used to meet on my birthday, he given a promise that he will be there with me on my birthday.
Yeah, okay.
So he used to say that we will always review your path and my path. You are going in one direction because you have chosen that task.
Yes.
And I have chosen in another way.
Yes.
Let's always share
And see
our
where
experiences, where we are meeting. There must be
updates.
some meeting points.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So
yes,
we used to always share on our birthdays.
Wonderful, sir.
So Patri sir used to always see the progress we are making. So in 2000, first time, 2006, with our friends, we were just having just conversations. Sridevi ma'am and Rajsekhar sir, they also are from the very beginning very much deeply involved in this work. They are always helpful because when I said I don't want to practice medicine and their friends, they offered their place to teach meditation and have sessions.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So I was very grateful to them. So one day this conversation, they said, now this is the time for university.
Oh, wow.
LRA, not institute. This is a university. So when the word university came immediately, bang, that entire my Takshashila vision came up.
Okay. Yes, sir.
This is what it is. Oh, this is the purpose ready to. So Sridevi ma'am voiced out that day. First time she said university. And that made me to completely focus. And 2007, we intended 2006 for the land. We need 100 and plus acres of land for the establishment of this. So immediately in 2007, this land was available right now, Vikarabad and near Naksanpalli village in the middle of the villages. So this big piece of land, when we visited, we felt such a deep connection to this place. Many peacocks, many rabbits, many birds welcoming, and even though no plants, nothing was there. It's like a barren land, abandoned land. So because nothing could be grown, and farmers were ready to sell it off. So
Because
we
it's
got
of
this land.
use for them. Yeah.
So first time we came, we selected this place. We thought this is what we need to establish here. So from that time, we saw how organically it started growing the campus, according to the vision. Never we knew about the one entire big picture, what we need to have. Always the universe used to reveal only little bit, little bit. What is the next step? Next step, next step. So only one hut used to be there. One small thatched roof hut. So we used to come and all of us we used to sleep only under the hut in the night, whole night, no electricity, nothing, no water facility also.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
on full moon we used to come and meditate here. Slowly we had the intention to build a pyramid.
Pyramid.
So in 2010 the pyramid got manifested. Now whatever existing pyramid.
Yes, sir.
So that pyramid was built, and then we thought now we need to have some accommodations
Yes.
and some administration rooms.
Rooms.
So the entire thing got manifested in 1.5 hours. The moment the thought, the plan is revealed a little bit, the next step, and things started manifesting one by one, one by one. So first only dorms were there. Then we thought, oh, we need some rooms also.
Yes.
Because many training can be conducted here
yes.
instead of conducting outside.
Outside, yeah. Yes,
So
sir, yeah.
we thought this energy or the place need to be more stabilized, more programs need to be conducted here. So we started coming, and this Nirvana rooms block is manifested very quickly. It took 2 years, but it has come out brilliantly. So many programs from 2016 onwards, so like LBL was first training program we conducted, LBL, PLR, Inner Child, Family Constellation, Rebirth in Breathwork, Soul Coach training program, English, Telugu and Hindi. So the whole campus, I always felt that it must be like ancient Takshashila University. Always alive with learning process.
Learning process. So many different kinds of spiritual
teachers, all the acharyas coming and teaching. And slowly the Sangha started expanding. There are many acharyas who also joined hands for also resonating with this mission, this purpose, this vision. So they joined hands and it's growing up now. And right now we have 18 schools of wisdom. One by one, all the schools of wisdom are going to manifest, and also research wing is going to manifest. This is what the plan now.
Wow.
We have Sahasrara pyramid now shaping up, and by 2027 it will be ready.
Wow.
So
wonderful, sir. I can see the campus thriving. It has full of nature. We have Goshala, so I can hear the peacock sound at night. I have pyramid, conference hall, nice dormitories, and this accommodation. It's a privilege, sir. Not every place has this. So it's being in here, the campus is it's a blessing, sir.
Wow,
I can see the vibration of the place.
Yes,
wonderful,
definitely.
Yes.
It is a high energy zone, I feel.
Yeah.
Because already so many meditators started coming and meditating, and more energy started getting activated. There is always energy in the places. But there is an activation. It's all dormant. But many meditators, when they start coming, this energy here,
gets
the geo energy got activated. It's a power hub. We could feel many whoever coming, they experience something here on this land.
Yes, sir, definitely.
They feel peace. First experience is peace. They feel so happy. Suddenly, it can be explained, that happiness they feel.
I too experienced it without even starting the workshop. The first stage of I can feel some sense of relaxation, some calmness inside. All the mind is shutting down. All the thoughts are vanishing without any effort. Not with meditation, just being in the presence of the space, the energy of the space.
Yes.
Beautiful, sir, beautiful.
And when we go to the city, sometimes I never liked city.
Okay.
The noise, horn. Living here, it is like an ashram, like a very silent. Oh, so much for sadhana, but I always want to return here. even though we travel a lot.
It's a modern ashram, sir, with
Yeah.
all the comforts and with the ashram settings.
Yes, all the comforts are also there.
Yeah. We need that, sir, in
Yes,
today's world. Yeah.
that's true.
It's a perfect setting for going deeper, sir.
Going
When we have
deeper.
everything covered, everything taken care.
Correct.
Only job is to go deeper, sir.
Yeah,
Wonderful
yeah.
place to be here.
Yes.
Wonderful,
Yes,
sir. Wonderful.
Divya Garu. That's
Thank you,
wonderful.
thank you. And what are the two things our audience can do for their own spiritual evolution, sir?
Okay.
If they can do only two things in a day, they don't have much time. They can do only two things.
Only two things. Okay. One thing is pay attention to your breath. That's one thing. We don't pay attention to our breathing. But when we are paying attention, close your eyes and sit comfortably and pay attention to the breath, at least for whatever minutes that's possible. For 30 minutes is possible, 30 minutes. For example, 40 minutes, 40 minutes. You can pay attention to breath. It's something very, very beautiful. It transformed my life. Just observing the breath, paying attention to the breath. Okay, second thing that I advise is Swajaya. Read right spiritual books. Pick up right spiritual literature. Could be any book. It could be Paramahamsa Yoganandaji's autobiography Yogi. Highly recommend that book. Or it could be any other book which is written, authored by spiritual scientists, spiritual masters who had the first-hand spiritual, their own experiences, which are reported through these books. So, for example, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji has written a book, Be a Master, or Tulsi Dalam in Telugu, in Hindi language, it's translated. Highly recommended. And Bhagavad Gita also is published, because Bhagavad Gita was the speeches given by Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji was published as a book. That also highly recommended. These are the two important things that I recommend for all the audience.
Seekers. Yes, sir.
Seekers.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Divya Garu.
Thank you so
and
much
all.
for your time, sir.
Wonderful.
Thank you.